Good morning. I'm starting out my yoga practice a little bit later than usual. It's around 7:30 or maybe like 7:40, and I really need to get things going. So I'm gonna do Ashtanga, and I'll just take you around with me for my day, through my day, and we're gonna hang out. Oh my gosh, look at this booger. Sorry. Celery juice. I just made celery juice and I did my Ashtanga practice, which I try to do every day. You guys ask me how often I do yoga, how many days, or what I do. And normally it's just Ashtanga. And since I've joined a yoga studio and have been going there avidly, I've been doing a lot of yoga. I'm still going over there doing that and my own practice. And it's really nice to be able to move in a way that I enjoy. I think it takes people a while to figure out that, like, I don't know, honestly, aesthetics are cool, and like being fit and looking lean and having muscle and stuff, like that's cool. If that's your goal, go ahead. But for me, it's more just like, I want to move in a way that I enjoy, that benefits me more than just looking good and like increasing my appetite. And I feel like yoga is just something that's gotten me there. Because weightlifting, I used to just do because I was like, my metabolism will be faster, so I'll be able to eat more, and I really love that. And I get to look awesome. But now I don't really care about like eating more or less. Eating is just like, I do it to live, and I eat vegan, but I'm not like obsessed with food. I think that's a byproduct of just not doing as much strenuous exercise, because when I'm doing strenuous exercise, I'm constantly thinking, oh my gosh, I need to like refuel, I need to be eating more, and blah blah blah. And then I just start thinking about food. But now with yoga, I'm like, okay, I'm moving, but it's not too much, so I'm not too hungry, but I could eat and I can listen to myself more rather than constantly think like, oh my gosh, my body's hungry. I need to listen to my body, and I need to feed it with 1,100,000,000 calories. Because I know that's what some of you guys are going through right now, where you're like lifting and you think you should be eating more, or you're constantly hungry and you're like constantly picking at things because it's increased your appetite so much, and it's just like not comfortable for you. For some of you guys, a lot of people who do weightlift, like that's not a problem, but I feel like there are some people who can relate to this and who can relate to me when I say this. Anyway, yeah. That's my little chat, my little makeup chat. Okay, so I know I mentioned my anxiety a little bit early on, so I want to give you guys an update on how that's going. And basically, ever since I started going to this yoga studio regularly and filling my time, my free time, with really soul replenishing activity, where half of it is pretty much just focusing on the breath and connecting with your body, like in those yoga classes and just being there. I feel like when I go into a yoga class, I kind of like dive into my like recharging myself, and then when I walk out of the class, I'm like stepping out of a pool. And then sometimes I do back-to-backs. Like actually lately I've been doing a lot of back-to-back classes where I just like go to a class and then go outside to get some water, talk to people, check my phone, and then I just dive back into another class. And that has been doing a world of wonder for me. It's one thing to practice yoga on your own, but to be able to do it with a collective conscious, with a person who also teaches yoga and knows about mindfulness, it's really helpful to be around that energy. And for me, energy is everything. So that's really helped, as well as taking CBD. So I did mention before in another video that I was taking this full spectrum hemp oil, which is basically marijuana plant, but it's like the extract of everything. So it has a very, very small amount of THC, still so small. A lot of CBD, vitamins, minerals, and nutrients in it. So it's like the unisolated version, I guess, of cannabinoids. And there's also gummies. Like sometimes I just eat the gummies, which are vegan friendly. That's really helped. Like when I was going through that whole anxiety thing, I wasn't taking CBD because I'd run out, but I got more. And it's definitely helped. Like I notice a huge difference. Like my body isn't doing that random heart racing, like palms sweating, knees weak, arms are heavy, something about vomit and mom spaghetti. Yoga coupled with CBD, coupled with just breathing, like recognizing when it's gonna happen, slowing down my exhale. If you experience anxiety at any time, you feel like your heart is racing, Hitomi's video, she also talked about breathing and anxiety, and I was like, man, you're right. Breathing is so important. So when I've been feeling anxious lately, I've just been slowing down my breath, counting to 8 with each exhale. So breathing in 1, 2, 3, 4. And as you breathe out, I count to 8. So I have to control that exhale. I can't just let my heartbeat control my exhales so that it sounds like, because that starts to like heat up and energize your nervous system, and it gets it ready for like an attack, and like it's like, oh my gosh, we're getting more oxygen, what do we do now? But no, you're trying to slow yourself down, you're trying to breathe, you're trying to be mindful and relax and let your body know it's in a safe place. Because when you're breathing deep and slow, it's like you're sleeping, right? That's when you're the most relaxed. And so and after every exhale, just thinking about and really feeling that empty space, that calm, I guess, frozen like chunk of time where in between your exhale and your inhale. So and you inhale. So when I did this, it was like this part. Try it out. See if that works for you. Anyway, I'm gonna get on with my day. I got a lot of things to do. I'm doing 12 days of giveaways for Christmas on my Instagram story, so I have to do some content capturing for that before I go into another yoga class. I'm addicted. I have problems, I think. Today we're putting some amazing, super addicting granola on this protein fluff bowl. Honestly, why am I always late to things? I just... I'm such a mess right now. You might think, oh, she's a YouTuber. She does yoga. She has her life together. False. Very, very false. I honestly have no idea why I think it takes me less than 10 minutes to get here. Obviously, I need to leave earlier. It's okay. I think we could do it. Just finished yoga. I don't know why I said it like that. I just feel elated every single time I finish yoga. I'm so nice and bubbly. So I was like talking to people at the front desk a lot. And you know, that's just what happens. Oh, come on, unlock please. So now I'm on my way to hang out with Bianca Taylor M. If you guys follow her on Instagram, just putting on my car. Instagram or YouTube. She has content there, but we're just gonna hang out. Hello.
You look so cute.
So do you. Oh my gosh.
Thank
I love
you.
your little hat.
What is that?
It's a small, like, it makes vlogging so much easier. I really like it because I could just bring it around with me anywhere.
It's like a camera,
right?
Because
But
when
then
you
it gets
have like
everything.
when you have like a camera, sometimes when you like whip it out, people are like,
Exactly.
they act unnatural.
Maybe that's it. Like, I just feel awkward, like, holding my... Hey, we're at
That doesn't even look
Seabirds.
like a camera. It looks like a little like makeup compact.
Yeah, it does. We are going to eat some good food here at Seabirds. I've never been.
Seabirds is the best in Long Beach.
No, I've only...